talking. I'm gonna keep going. We gonna keep talking. We gonna keep talking about this. So what I was about to do was, I'm just gonna recap again before I had to end my live the first time. She had posted the messages between me and her where I came to her like a grown adult to say, hey, you in a live talking about me, you with some problematic ass people too, you with Zeno. That was before people really found out about who Zeno was. I didn't like his ass either. So you were with Zeno, and you were with Rostiana in the box, right? Talking shit about me like I actually did something to you besides press block. That's weird, right? Okay. You posted the messages as if it proved something. You ran, and like I said before, you have been hiding behind other creators. If y'all knew who this bitch was, right? If y'all have been around, anybody that's been around, I don't really have to explain this shit because everybody knows that this person, something was off, right? But it came out months and months later that this person tortured and abused their child. Trigger warning. Their 6-year-old child back in 2017, when they were 27 years old, they abused their 6-year-old child. Says, the kid was punished with the belt. Typical, I can't say I've never been hit with a belt before, but the kid received multiple bruises and marks on her arms. And I'm just saying this just to give y'all a visual of what type of dirtbag we're looking at. The kid was beaten on her arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. Now, I don't know about y'all, right? Trigger warning. I don't know about y'all, but in my head, the way you're doing that is like you must be holding the child by the arm or some shit. Like, what the fuck type of foul shit is that? Anyways, so we had a problem way back, and it really stemmed from me blocking them going up on live talking shit. Now, apparently the conversation, it didn't stay just between us, which is weird because, again, y'all, you see how I'm going live and shit and I'm talking about it. I didn't do none of that back then. I reached out to her on IG. She went live and talked about it. Then she went live again, telling the llamas, like, yeah, Chasingpillows, yeah, they're trying to come and check me. Yeah, the fuck I am trying to come and check you, just like everybody the fuck else does on the app when somebody says some foul shit. Yeah, just like everybody the fuck else would. Yes. But instead, you ran and you hid behind people you thought could protect you. But you lost this one, like I said, and you will continue to lose. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I want to show the messages too, but I want to play her audio so y'all can hear. After I told her my piece. Hold on. So I'm gonna just read it to y'all what I said before the audio, and then I'm gonna play it. Now this is me. I said my piece already, and I'm really not sure why you're this pressed about it. If I speak on someone and they come at me stating that they don't have beef with me, but felt it was unnecessary, they got that, right? You could do that. If you feel like I'm saying some shit and you don't like it, you have every right as an adult to come and say something to me. So just like you got that right to go off if needed, I said, but this anger you have right now is not with me. Cause she was going in every time I was saying something. She had something smart to say. So this is why I'm gonna play real quick. This is why I'm so hot. This is why I'm so hot. I've been waiting all day. All right, let me play.
You're coming at me in my inbox with all this bullshit trying to start with me, ma'am. Find you something safe to do and leave me alone.
If somebody says, ma'am, find you something safe to do, being a former child abuser, right? Thank you. I appreciate that. Being a child abuser, right? And if somebody says to you, right, find something safe to play with, I can't take you fucking seriously. But let me just replay it again.
All this bullshit trying to start with me, ma'am. Find you something safe to do and leave me alone. Find you something safe to do and leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering you. I wasn't bothering you. You hopped in my inbox early as fuck in the morning.
It was like 7, 8 a.m., like regular people time when you got to get up and get ready to go to work. So 7, 8 a.m., that's early as fuck in the morning. And you have a kid, so you got to get up and get your kids right, but whatever.
So bye. Like, go find you something to do and leave me alone. I've got work to get ready for, and I have a fucking job to go to, as well as a child to take care of. Get the fuck out my inbox with all this bullshit. I'm not reading nothing else that you're sending me. Get the fuck out my inbox. Get the fuck out my DMs. Go find you a fucking hobby. Go touch fucking grass. Okay? That's it. That's it. It's a dub. All this pushing and shit that you're doing over here to me, this shit is over with. You got something to say to Mandy, say that shit to Mandy. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I said what the fuck I said. Pray about the shit if you mad about it. If you that mad, pray about it. Ain't nobody insert shit. I spoke my motherfucking opinion. If you felt some type of way, then oh the fuck well. How you gonna sit up here and get mad and try and start some shit with every fucking body that speaks a fucking opinion? If that was the case, I'd be a miserable ass motherfucker, which seems like that's what you are right now. I'm gonna tell you like this for the last motherfucking time. Get your ass out my inbox. Go find you something safe to do and leave me alone.
Okay, so I want to ask y'all a question, right? For those that have been around, because you know that's what it sounds like when you're emotionally immature. Does the class know what emotionally immature is? Do y'all understand the meaning? I assume most of y'all do. Now, I did try to reach out to her. My thing is this with Shonnie. It's not like it ended here. It did not end here. You literally went live in front of however many people. If I could find that live, trust me, I'm gonna play it because I know I'm not fucking crazy. You went live shortly after telling Kappa, telling the llamas, telling whoever the fuck would listen to your problem with another grown-ass person coming at you because you literally were speaking about them in a live because they blocked you. And this is before we all knew all about this shit. The situation a couple days ago, we were discussing certain things, like, you know, Rostiana was here speaking about the whole how Southern had sent her information. Southern had sent this lady's information to Skylar. I don't give a fuck if she did. I do not care. You know why? Because it's real odd to me that for some reason we could say that this happened so long ago, but can't apply that logic to every other thing that we talk about. That shit doesn't make any sense. If I find this out about somebody, you're not watching my dog, and you're sure as hell not coming around me. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You could pull up my record, you're not gonna find anything like this at all. I do not care about feelings right now. What really gets me is how many times I was told to be quiet. It was this bitch, and this had happened, I think it was one other person. There was only 2 times that Chasingpillows really came live before, like this year like that. There's only two times I came live with 2 separate issues about 2 people, right? Actually, no, 3. One was a scammer, and I had proof, and I had many people behind me. One was Wayward Jess. That was the first person, right? Second was Dairy Queen bitch. I'm not gonna say her name. Some white bitch that would insert herself into black people's issues, was fucking around with black men who she knew were in a relationship, but then she want to sit and act like she ain't know. So that's the second one, right? The third one is this bitch here. And the only reason I'm speaking about it all the way now is because even after the IG, y'all say to handle shit on the back end. We don't need to do shit on the app. We don't need, okay, I took that advice. I really did. And I messaged her, and she wanna act like I got problems with everybody? Bitch, well, how come you were weren't you like close to, weren't you the fold adjacent at one point? And then you got homeless? And then weren't you fucking with the pushers at one point? And then you got homeless? And now you're hiding behind Kappa and the llamas? Really? Where is everybody's resin tray? It seemed like Shaban is the only person that got a resin tray. Where the fucking resin trays, Shonnie?
Take it down a little. Get your own shit.
Siobhan, yeah, I gotta stop. Siobhan, that's what it is when you get exiled off. I gotta whisper like this. When you get when you get exiled off the app, we get. What's the latest phrase? The latest phrase is parasocial. So we're on here. We're making a lot of parasocial relationships on TikTok, and it seems like people take this shit beyond seriously because. I remember she used to go live and it used to be like 3 people in there. And I used to be in there trying to support and I just couldn't do it. If something felt wrong about me being close to this person. I'm Caribbean, right? And Caribbean people, specifically Trinidadian people, we just say, my spirit not take her. It's something about your spirit rubbed me wrong the first time I fucking chilled with you, the first time I was in a live with you, right? So I blocked you. Could have left it there, but you didn't leave it there. It wasn't even like I sent the message, right? And she felt some type of way, like, you're not about to tell me what the fuck to do. Find something safe to play with. And then continued on. No, it literally went from that to you going live talking about it again, making it seem like I was trying to come check you. And back then, like I said, y'all, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that there is power in numbers. Even if you make sense. A lot of people will see it and a lot of people will speak up if they don't agree with shit. But a lot of people in these groups and shit, in these cults and shit, if you say something against they fave or somebody that they fave rocks with, they automatically go, no way, no way, no way. Just like I'm saying the unpopular opinion yesterday about the whole shit with Trina. I don't see any proof of 2 things. I didn't see any proof that Trina put a jacket on K-Dub's sons, and I didn't see any proof that she was lying about the eviction. Everybody wanted to talk about, well, it was blurry, it was this. I would like to see actual proof. I want to see actual evidence. I don't go based on what somebody tells me because I fuck with them. No, because people are wrong. People make mistakes. I'm still waiting to hear a clip with Trina. I'm still here waiting to see something. So, of course, with anything else, I'm going to want to see something. So this bitch went live, right? And there must have been, I know that if it's Kappa and the Llamas, I know there's like at least like 100, 200 people in there at least, right? You spreading all these lies about me. In a few minutes, you talked about chasing pillows. Yeah, chasing pillows try to come at me. I don't know what I did chasing pillows. It had nothing to do with nobody else. Nothing at all. But instead, you took it upon yourself to be messy. This is why we're in 2024 and you're posting messages, you're posting evidence as if that's making you look better, bitch, when you're a CAer. Your name is Cassandra. I'm not saying your whole name. I'm not, quote unquote, doxing you, right? But your name is Cassandra. And Cassandra, back in 2017, you thought it was so great to put hands on your child to the point where the child had bruises, not only on the arms and the stomach, but arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. Y'all, what in the entire fuck? I told y'all, I don't have, listen, I don't want to speak on every single thing I hear about, so I don't want nobody to come in and say that this is like performative or selective outrage, because every time when it comes to SAers or CAers, I'm always posting it and I'm always spreading awareness. I do not mind talking about that shit because nobody else wants to talk about shit that matters, right? But this bitch, y'all want to talk about scammers? Shonnie, where are the fucking resin trays? How do you sell something and you didn't have enough supply? How do you sell something you don't have? And then now people are just sitting here with shit in their hand. Gave you money, shit in their hand. Somebody sent you more money for shipping because apparently it was the shipping cost. Still waiting. There's one person in the comments that validated that they got the resin tray. One person. Several other people came flooding to me telling me, yo, can you keep bringing attention to this? Why do we hide people like this? But then y'all want to drag Sky? Hello? I'm not dumb and I'm not biased, right? Because if I pay for a service, if I pay for something and I don't get it, you teeth my money. You teeth my thing. But y'all drag Sky. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when everybody was posting Sky Montclair, Sky the scammer, Sky the this? What about this bitch right here, sitting in front of all of our fucking faces? Are we just supposed to ignore it? Because it's people y'all like? Because you feel like you have a connection with them? Like they really didn't mean to? Like they were going through something that... No, bitch. No. So, Shonnie, if the next time... And this is why I said, y'all, I don't think I would have even been this heated. I probably wouldn't even kept talking about this bitch today. But somebody has sent me the video this morning of her posting the messages as if it does something to help her. Right? And then somebody else told me, yeah, she was live. There was one person in there listening to whatever the fuck she was talking about. Of course, I gotta. Okay, so let me. For the people that weren't here, I just wanna play this last little part, and I just want y'all to hear the irony in this CA, because this is somebody that obviously doesn't have enough restraint with a 6-year-old child, and you want to tell me to find something else safer to play with. Absolutely, yes, because there's something medically wrong with you. But let me just hold on. Let me
Because they know I'm turning goofy. Everybody wanna kick it when you ain't a threat. Don't like me because they know I'm on their neck. Y'all goofy look so You're coming at me in my inbox with all this bullshit trying to start with me. Ma'am, find you something safe to do and leave me alone. Find you something safe to do and leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering you. I wasn't bothering you. You hopped in my inbox early as fuck in the morning. So bye. Go find you something to do and leave me alone. I've got work to get ready for, and I have a fucking job to go to, as well as a child to take care of. Get the fuck out my inbox with all this bullshit. I'm not reading nothing else that you're sending me. Get the fuck out my inbox. Get the fuck out my DMs. Go find you a fucking hobby. Go touch fucking grass. Okay? That's it. It's a dub.
So after that audio message, right, I said, wow, a whole audio. I said, this is a wrap, Shonnie. Feel how you feel. That's all I said, right? This is what she responds with. Hold on.
It's a complete overreaction.
All this pushing and shit that you're doing over here to me, you might want to stop that, because I'm trying to be nice to you.
What if I don't stop, Shonnie? What if I keep talking about you until the end of the fucking year? What's gonna happen? You gonna beat me up with a belt? You gonna hang me up? You gonna beat me with a belt, Shonnie? The fuck?
Yes, you need to leave me the fuck alone right now. That's it. This shit is over with. You got something to say to Mandy, say that shit to Mandy. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I said what the fuck I said. Pray about the shit if you mad about it. You dead?
And that's the only thing. That white tea lady, Rostiana, a.k.a. Mandy, she was trying to help you so bad, huh? She gave you extra money. You still ain't send that bitch no fucking resin tray. That's some shit.
Man, pray about it. Ain't nobody insert shit. I spoke my motherfucking opinion. If you felt some type of way, then oh the fuck well. How you gonna sit up here and get mad and try and start some shit with every fucking body that speaks a fucking opinion?
Mind you, every fucking body that she's speaking about was one white tea problematic ass person that was fucking around with black men that she knew were involved with black women on this app as much as she want to act stupid, right? And then another one was a creep. And I knew something was off before I even knew he was a creep, because I knew he was an abuser involved in domestic violence. And number 3 was her. So for all the people I want to fuck around and have an opinion about, I guess my opinion fucking matters. But let's continue. Mm-hmm.
If that was the case, I'd be a miserable ass motherfucker, which seems like that's what you are right now.
Brown Eyes, this is a creator by the name of Shonnie Blazee. Hold on, Southern. I see what you said. This is a creator by the name of Shonnie Blazee, right? She's somebody that used to be fold adjacent, because I don't think they would let this bitch into no fucking fold, crease, or nothing. But she used to be fold adjacent, right? Then she got homeless. Then she was pusher adjacent. Now she's still hiding behind Kappa and Dulamas, right? Now, Cassandra, on November 14th, 2017, when she was 27 years old, she was charged with one count of torture, willful abuse of a child under 18 years of age. To be specific, her child was 6 years old, right? They said apparently the child was being punished for a disciplinary issue that they received at school. However, the punishment went too far, and the child received multiple bruises, marks on her arms. Think about this, y'all. Because when I used to get beat with a belt, my mom, she was Caribbean. So she'd be like, go strip off your clothes and thing. And she used to keep it on the legs, right? My thighs, right? But imagine this. Marks on the arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. Who the fuck are you to tell me to play with something safer? Obviously, you know that you are a danger, if not to just your child, to society in general, right? And you want to come and try to tell me to play with something safe. Southern, who threatened you before? What you saying? Yes, Osama, torture. Mm-hmm. So who threatened you, Southern? What was it? You talking about Rosiana? Yo, it's not even like, that's what I'm saying, because some people, they get caught up in some shit that don't make no sense. Like, okay, they got smacked on the back of the head. Okay, but we talking arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. The whole damn body, pretty much. Okay. I'm gonna let Southern up real quick.
All right, I'm not gonna stay up here long because I'm about to start working out.
Oh,
But yeah, she threatened me, Shonnie.
oh really? When did she
Yeah,
threaten you?
after that live, she sent me a DM in my Instagram saying she would stomp the fuck out of me. I'm lucky she's not around me because she would have a field day with me. Honey, I'm pretty sure you're still on probation, so let's see how how your probation officer would like to hear that. Because I'm going to file a report against that. Hmm.
Hold on. And
Yeah,
why?
she threatened me.
So Shonnie Blaze threatening. And why did she and when was this again? What live was this after?
It was after the live that she held where she outed her own self. Like when she did that live when everybody's like, oh, and like Rosiana dropped those like bullshit ass receipts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was when like a day or two after that, she slid in my DMs with that.
Hmm. And said that she was gonna stomp the shit out of you.
Yeah, and have a field day with me. I'm lucky and blessed that she's nowhere near me. I mean, I ain't scared. I ain't worried. I ain't running from nobody, baby. Come up, pull up. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, like I just find it funny that she would say something like that to me.
Hmm. So still, she obviously doesn't have any self control. I said earlier today that she's the type of person to me that'll break her phone at her big age. She's the type of person that'll break her phone on purpose because she's so mad. You know how you just
Hmm.
can't control it. You the type of person, you 30 something years old punching walls still, right?
Probably so.
Southern, I'm sorry that she threatened you, but I'm happy that I appreciate you telling me.
Oh yeah, like
Um,
I ain't worried about it. Like at the end of the day, um, listen, come to Louisiana if you want with that. You might want to look up our laws before you come with that dumb shit, because I ain't got time for that shit. Hence is why I'm going to file something against it. That way, if something does happen and the bitch does, hit a crazy fucking string to try to
mm,
pull up, because y'all know I've doxed my address plenty of times because I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
But and she tries to fucking try to do that shit. Yeah, you good. You might want to look up them laws first, though, sweetheart.
I have another question for you, but I don't want you to feel like you have to answer. You know what I'm saying?
No, what's up?
Um, okay, I'm gonna say this because I know you still respect certain creators and stuff. Did your falling out with certain people or a certain group or whatever, did that have anything to do with Shawnee?
What do you mean? What people?
Because I remember before there was a little static when it came to and I'm gonna be real, right? I'm not trying to get you. You don't have to answer. What's up, Shay?
No, you
Um,
good.
is she the reason why you had a little riff with the llamas and with Cap?
Yes. Yes. But here's the thing, right? So this situation is the reason why Kappa doesn't associate with me anymore. So got mad respect for Kappa. Hey Shamo, still got mad respect for Kappa. I still got love for Kappa, right? Like even
Mhm.
through everything, I was hurt. Absolutely, I was hurt. Because me and Kappa were close. Um, but that's why, Kappa don't associate with me no more, and the llamas don't really fuck with me no more. It's fine. I don't blame anybody for that. Like I don't blame Kappa for that. I don't blame the llamas for that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you why. Before the receipts were given, Kappa was like, listen, don't worry, like, I got you, yada, 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 right? And she's like, I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. Once those receipts were provided to Kappa, which is like I said in the beginning of the live, it looks fucking legit, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
had it not been me to know what the fuck I didn't do, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Did I do that? That's how legit that shit looks, right? So when
Mhm.
she was sent that, like I told her straight up, because she sent it to me and was like, look at this. Like she didn't say anything with it. She just sent it to me, the little screen recording video of it. And
Mhm.
I literally said, I'm like, listen, if you got to block me, I understand. Like, I get it, right? I'm not expecting anyone to believe me. That shit looks legit as hell. I'm not expecting anyone to believe me. That sense is why I said the other night, like, if no one believes me on this app, which there are a few people that do, and it's like,
Mhm.
nah, Southern, that shit just none of this shit is making sense. So, like, absolutely the fuck not. Not to mention your track record on this app for years is completely again none of this shit. It's not you from what your track record shown on the app.
Right.
So
Right.
like, yeah, those people like was like, yeah, cool, like we still gonna like mess with you or whatever. But people are entitled to say I believe it and stop messing with me.
Mhm.
Like it's not like I can say, oh well, they just disassociated with me without any proof, without anything. Yeah, then I could be
Right.
like upset and like have a thing against them. But
Right.
like honestly, listen, when I fuck with somebody and when I care and respect of somebody, that shit don't go away.
The pony.
I
Mhm.
still fucking respect Kappa. I still care about Kappa. Like I do. I care about her well-being. I care, and I got mad respect for her. Same as the llamas. I don't speak ill on them because I don't have anything ill to say about them. So
Right.
that's why I say like I don't have nothing against Kappa, and I don't fault Kappa for believing it. The shit look legit. But yeah, that's pretty much Kappa felt like I lied to her about everything. I did it. She feels like I did it, and then I lied about it. So that's why she don't associate with me about it. Which is fine. Like she has that right. Everyone has a right to do and feel how they want to feel and move
Right.
how they want to move. So I've never had no ill will about anybody that moved and felt how they felt.
Right. Right. I respect that. I can understand. And I'm not even saying what I'm saying is that it's the reason I asked is not to put like a narrative out there that you're blaming Kappa or the Lamas and none like that because I've
Right,
never seen
right,
folks
right.
like that.
You're just saying like this bullshit ass incident is why me and Kappa like had the falling out. Like I get it. I get exactly where you were going with it.
Right.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like, I mean, it played a part, but I can't say that was the reason. Like, Kappa felt like I lied to her and she felt like I did the shit and then I turned around and lied about it. And I won't admit that I did it. That's really why. I mean, yeah, the situation plays a part, but that's really why, she don't associate with me more.
You know what
But
I
I'm not gonna lie and be like, okay, guys, yeah, I did do it. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that when I know what my truth is and I know I didn't do that.
right. Right. I the main reason is so it is like you're saying because I saw the receipts that Mandy showed. They do look real, right? But my thing that I have a problem is this: if that's the one issue that Mandy had with you, why is she bringing up all this other shit? Like, why is she bringing up like the money that she gave you and shit like that? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with like you just trying to make Southern look bad by any means, which is weird because you don't
She
need to do
said
that.
that before all this happened, though, Jason. She said
What?
in a live, before all this happened, people were coming to me and telling me, yo, be careful with Mandy. And I'm like, I don't even associate with her. So whatever, like, it don't matter. And
Mm.
she was there like, yeah, but we heard her in her live, and she said she was gonna do anything to like to end me, like to ruin me. And I'm just like, I mean, she could try, but like whatever, like it don't matter to me. And so is because she knew she had that shit under her belt. Like she knew what she had already done, you know, whatever she had did, she knew that. And so she knew she had that underneath her belt.
Right.
So that's why she said she was going to do. She said that like a few days before all this shit happened, maybe a week before all this shit happened. So people were telling me like, yo, be careful with her because just something like when she said it, one person told me when she said it, I got goosebumps. And I'm just like, not paying it no attention because I'm like, I don't rock with her. I don't mess with her. So it really don't matter.
Right.
So like, I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be this. I mean, if that's how she feels, that's how she feels. But it's like I said to somebody else before, like, okay, let's say this was court, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was the prosecution and I was the defendant, right? That
Mm.
live that night that Shonnie held was the courtroom. You won your case.
But she's still
Like
going.
people literally was like, fuck Southern. She's a piece of shit. She did this fucking disgusting ass shit. Fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
You got what you wanted and you won your case. I don't know any prosecutioner or defendant. I don't know any lawyer that goes back to court when they won a case.
Well, well.
So I don't know why we're still here. I left this shit in 2023. I don't talk about it. I don't bring it up. So again, you won your case that live last year.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still bringing it up? I don't know a lawyer that goes back to court on something that they won.
Right. And literally, it was so random, Southern, because I don't follow Mandy. And I was just scrolling and I saw that she was live. I popped in and she told me to get out. But you know, I got like 5 million pages. So I just went in on another page and I was
Right,
listening.
like it's
Like, what?
it's asinine. I mean, it is what it is. Like at the
Mm.
end of the day, look, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Hey, Bone." I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh well, you know, let me hop in every panel and everything." Like, nah, bro. And like, honestly, what the fuck she did is disgusting. Like that criminal record, that shit's disgusting.
Right.
And they all want to sit here and say, "Oh, well, you gave that shit to Scholar." Nobody was paying attention. Scholar dropped that shit after she held that live. You gave it to Scholar. If you go back and listen to that live that's on Llama Production, you hear Scholar goes in the box. And Scholar was like, they were like, Scholar, who sent you the information
Mm.
about Shonnie? Scholar literally was like, wait, you're a child abuser too? He didn't know.
Huh.
So it's like, but then it gets really weird because the screenshot that I was sent, right? He responded back. So it's like the whole shit's weird. The shit don't make sense. The whole fucking shit is weird and makes no fucking sense. But like that's why I said I just let that shit alone. She don't want to keep talking about it.
Keep going and going.
And
Hmm.
I don't know why. You won your case, mama. Take your W and go on. Like I've never seen a lawyer that goes to court again when they won the case.
Right.
Normally it's the defendant or prosecution or whatever, the person that was found guilty, normally they're the ones that keep going for appeals.
I went up there to talk to her a little bit because I wanted to ask a question. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? Out of anybody, Cuban came in and she was like, "You do understand that you can't control how other people feel about somebody." So she and not so many words. She pretty much was like, "You're dragging it right now with Southern." Cuban did say
Right.
that,
And I
and
mean, that's how I feel. People gonna feel how they feel,
right,
right? Like people gonna feel how they feel. People gonna, I'm over it. Like it is what it is. They're gonna feel how they feel. They're gonna listen. This is how I truly feel about this whole thing, right?
mm-hmm.
Because people have like told me so many times. So then I'm telling you something's gonna happen and it's gonna show you we're right. So then I'm telling you something's gonna happen that's gonna show you were right. But what's that gonna do? Listen, I've learned a lot, right? I learned throughout this whole thing that people that I thought really like fucked with me really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like people I thought that really was like, oh yeah, I fuck with her. Yeah, like they really don't give a fucking like me like that for real. Which is fine. It's in my bio. Not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine if you don't like me. And I've come to terms, this is how done with the situation I am. I've come to terms with like, even if something were to come out to show that I was telling the truth, people still ain't gonna believe it.
Right.
People are still going to be like, they're going to find some way, something. Well, that might, how do we know that's real? Oh, well, that, like, people are not going to believe it. People are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to believe I did this, and that's fine. I'm done with the situation. I don't want anything. I don't want to be proven found innocent after all these months, years, however long it is. I don't want to be found innocent. It is what it is because people are going to believe what people are going to believe. I'm done with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I know what's true. That's all I need to know. I know what's true. I know that I didn't do that. That's all that's important to me.
I just have a hard time. My thing is this: it's just weird to me because if that was the only issue, and just like you're saying, if that was it, you already won, it's done, moving on. Why is it like you said? Why are we in the next year still discussing it? And never, I don't understand the breakdown. It's like they're trying to figure out why people are cool with you or why people are allowing you in their space. Because apparently, Rostiana was trying to make it seem like you're this mega troll on the low, and you're giving Scala information up the ass,
Yeah,
and
right,
it's
exactly.
like you
Like,
gotta, yeah.
she was in a panel a little while after that happened.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a panel and she was like, Southern has like these troll accounts. And do y'all know that Southern interacts with Blaze too? Like Southern talks to Blaze too in his lives. And I'm just like, oh, I hope that bitch keeps talking about that. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, Scholar's a known troll. Scholar's never gonna fucking say anything. He's not gonna say anything. He's gonna troll the fuck out of you every time you ask a question.
Right.
So he's a known troll and takes nothing seriously. But like, oh my god, please ask Blaze if I fucking commingle with him. If I'm in cahoots with him. Blaze ain't gonna fucking lie. That's one thing I can say. He ain't gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, she does, and yeah, I don't. I'm a fucking op. They don't fucking like me. I don't like them either. It's good, right? We're good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's not gonna be that. Like, if I was really in cahoots with the ops, y'all don't think Sobe, Blaze, somebody would have said some shit by now?
That's why.
Especially Sobe. Sobe and Scholar are close. Sobe would have done said some shit by now.
That's why I'm having such a hard time believing it. Cause I saw the thing. Yeah, Blaze would have been said it because he can't hold on to that. So that's why I'm having a hard time believing it fully. Even though it does look real, just like what everybody else is saying, you can make shit look real, but it has to be verified. I
As
have.
much as I went off on Sobe and all of them, bro, if I was in cahoots with Scala and shit, yo, Sobe would have fucking had a field day with that shit to put that out here. He would have. I don't fuck with none of them. They don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. I don't give a fuck. I don't like them.
Not words. She would have a whole video. Right? He would have done a whole edit about it for real. Um, well, I appreciate you telling me. Okay, it's sad that it was caused by this person, but I do respect the fact that you're not using that as like as feeling some type of way towards any other person. Because I get it too, Southern. I get, you being in the crowd for a little bit and you just going with whatever. And if you really pay attention to and you really look, you may not agree. I don't even think I know for a fact that not everybody that says that they believed it, not everybody did, even if they don't say anything to you. Because it just doesn't seem like something you would really do. Um, you don't seem like a troll either. I didn't know you were to be a troll. So, And then out of all the people to
Yo,
come
I would
to
love to know what kind of troll I am when everyone knew my backups on backups. Everyone knew my pages.
where did Skylar
It
end up
was
in front?
never a disguise. I would use my backup pages to hop in panels when my main or another page was banned.
Right.
So like it was never it was never that. Hell, the few times I went in Blaze's live to troll the fuck out of him, I went on my page.
Hmm.
So it's like it makes no sense. But it's like it is what it is. Like again, people are gonna believe what people are gonna believe, and I'm okay with that. But like I said, as people like if people are looking for me to use this as like a get back, or if people are like a get back at Kappa, or like, oh, I know she must not like Kappa now because of I have no ill will against Kappa. And I'm not saying you were doing this. I'm just saying in general.
Mm. Right.
I have no ill will against Kappa. I respect the fuck out of Kappa. Um, I respect the fuck out of the llamas. Like I care about Kappa. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Kappa at all. I have nothing bad to say about the llamas. She went off of evidence that she's seen, and that shit looks real as shit. So I can't blame her. I can't fault her for that. She didn't just go off of what people said and was like, fuck you, Southern. She didn't do that. She went off of evidence that was produced to her that looks. I would have been like, yeah, that shit real.
Well, can I say something real quick? Because I've been I don't have no issue with Kappa either. The only problem that I have is that every time I've tried to speak about this or something else that didn't involve Kappa at all, these people would involve her on purpose and involve
Mm-hmm.
the llamas. And it turned into, you remember the issue I had with Dairy Queen bitch? I don't want to say her name, but you know what I'm talking about? Dairy Queen, the white tea bitch
Mm-hmm.
that I got on here. I
Scary,
never
oh, right.
scary, yeah, scary, scary,
Oh,
scary.
right.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I went live that one time and it's like I had everything. I went low, right? I went to hell that one time, Southern, but I was rightfully so in my mind, right? So I was venting. I felt some type of way. And it seemed like instead of it staying between two people that were friends, it went into everybody else, all the aunties that not my auntie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was told to just be quiet. So I let that shit ride. And then the shit with this. Shawnee messaged me. I messaged Shawnee because she wasn't alive with Rostiana and she was with Zeno at the time, and she was talking, oh, chasing pillows this, chasing pillows that. Like I really did something to her when all I did was block her. So I messaged her on IG, and I'm like, yo, did I do something? Like I just want to understand because I thought it was just block and like it's not that big of a deal. She took it off of IG after that message, went to Kappa on a live and said, Chase the Pillow's trying to come at me. And so she's getting the cosign, right? That, oh, well, yeah, you don't have to respond. You don't got to say nothing. No, because any other time, anybody, you could even hear your name. Any other time you hear your name, you feel like you're being disrespected. You're going to go up in that live and talk about it. I wasn't even trying to do all that.
Right.
So my thing is every single time that I wanted to say something and speak up, I was told to be quiet. Now, one thing I do understand, regardless of how I feel, there's always going to be power in numbers. It doesn't matter if I'm right. If there's
Right.
80 people in the live that fuck with you, and I'm showing facts and facts and facts and spit facts, they're not going to listen to me. They're just going to listen to what you're saying.
Right.
They don't care what the fuck I gotta say. So from then to now, that is the reason I have all this pent up anger because not only I didn't know about her past, I didn't care to know. I didn't want to make this into something it wasn't. But then the fact, and then you sitting here, you hiding behind people, and then you turn out to be a whole scammer. People are trying to find out where their resin trace is at.
Yeah.
Shonnie, whatever the fuck your name is. You posted receipts thinking it was gonna really do something. Well, all it did is showed how childish you are at your big ass age. That's all it did.
Child, listen, I feel you. Like I said, like what hurt me was that like again with like with my situation was like the fact of like it hurt when Kappa was like, yeah, I'm done with her. I knew it was coming, you know. I told her if you need to block me, I understand. Shit still hurt. It still does. Like I ain't gonna lie, it still fucks with me from time to time. But what also hurt was like I'm the bad guy and this is out with what she did. She's still cool in a lot of spaces, but I'm the bad guy. And I get it. Like people think I really did that. So they're going off of that.
Can
But
I?
like this
I don't care
shit
if you
is
did.
horrible. Like what that record she has is horrible, bro. But like she gets to kick it and I'm the bad guy.
Right,
When
because
all I
of
ever did was
the.
defend myself. Like that shit for me is crazy.
Because of an alleged troll account. That's still and just like somebody else was asking, I don't think I've never heard Scala confirm none of this. I've never heard no confirmation other than the video, which, like you're saying, I mean, it could have been altered. Shit happens. People are creative as shit. You know, we in the century of AI. Like the fuck. I mean, it could have been changed. It really could have. So I
Let me tell you
can't.
something. When this shit happened, LBA went live and stood up for me. And there was a few people in the comment section that was like, did you see the messages? Did you see the messages? She did. She seen it. And she was like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this shit is possible. And she even said, like, y'all want me to do it real quick for y'all? She's
Right.
like, because I've done it. Y'all want me to do it real quick and show y'all?
Right.
And like, everybody in the comments was just like, bypassed it.
I really would like to see if I could somehow, because I have the video um, of the proof. I don't know if I could use the video as a way to verify. I'm gonna ask. I just like I'm networking, so I'm trying to get some like cyber geeks to like pick their brains and shit. But I'm gonna see if there's a way I can verify that because to me, either in my opinion, I don't care if you did or if you didn't because this is some bullshit. That these are the people that we just sitting right next to in panels and shit. And I guess because it happened so long ago, like no, man, I'm not. No, sir. No, no. I don't use that whole time and thing. And it was a long time ago because, like I said before, multiple times, slavery happened a long time ago, and we white tea people try to tell us to get over slavery because it happened so long ago, right?
Right. Crimes against children, I just feel like that's unforgivable
Right.
because they're kids, they're innocent, they're kids.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, no, I feel you. Like I said, but like I noticed in the live that Tuesday that we did, I noticed a lot of people were like trying to like. It was almost like not you. I want to put that out there, not you. But I felt like almost in that live, people were trying to get me to turn on Kappa or like say some like
Yeah.
crazy ass shit about Kappa. I don't have nothing against Kappa. Like I said, I got mad respect and love for her. I don't, I don't, I don't, I understand why she did what she did. I have nothing against her, but like, y'all not gonna use this shit as a get one. Like, oh, so, because what it is
Mhm.
people want me to say something negative about her that I don't feel any negativity towards her, like I said multiple times. But they want me to say one thing because Kappa never dragged me about it. And people wanted her to. And they want me to say one thing to have her be like, oh, she's talking shit. I don't have ill will against Kappa or any llama. I got mad respect for them. That shit didn't change. I got mad love for them. That shit didn't change. I just understand. She felt like she needed to go her own way because of what was presented to her. I get it. She's entitled to that. But I'm tired of people. That wasn't just in this live. It's been plenty of places where people will like at me and throw out Kappa's name as if I'm supposed to give that a reaction. That's weird.
Right.
Like,
Somebody
that's
somebody was
weird.
trying just to be fair, right? Because somebody was trying to be messy because I had my cash app up. So
Yeah, and they
somebody
was
cash
like,
app.
who the fuck is Kappa not to
Yeah.
lie to?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird, bro. Like, you're not gonna get me to, nah, that's weird.
Nah. I ain't say. Listen, I'm gonna say this again because I see llama's production. I know some of y'all in here, and I just can't see y'all. But I'm gonna say this. I ain't saying nothing bad about y'all, and I ain't saying nothing bad about Kappa. What I am saying is all the motherfuckers that like to sit to run and hide, that claimed all this tough guy shit, that they gonna go stomp on somebody and this, that, and the third. After we find out, lo and behold, that this person beat a child beat a child so bad, the child had bruises again on their arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. I want you to think about what it takes for a child to have multiple bruises and marks on their arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. You understand? I don't. Anyways, yes, Helen. I'm so sorry.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just be going off. I'm sorry.
Nah, you entitled to that. Like you feel how you feel. I'll never tone police nobody. However you feel, you entitled to feel that. Like I've never been that type of person to be like, oh, you shouldn't say that or you shouldn't feel that way. Like if you feel it, you feel it. It's valid.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
I just wanted to come up to tell you that yes, I was threatened by her. I found it funny, but whatever.
God.
Hey,
Well,
Llama
listen,
Production, what's up, baby?
listen. I'm gonna open up the questions. Southern, I appreciate you. You know you can come back and forth, come up anytime you want.
I
Um,
know, love.
okay.
But all right, I'm gonna get to this workout that I've been dreading to get to this whole goddamn day. Every other day, I was like, "Yay, let's work out after work," and now I'm just like,
Not in the
whatever.
room. Push
All
it. You got this. You got it, sis. You good. You got it. You got it.
right, bye, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Southern. All right, so I'm gonna open up the questionnaire. Let me just say this last closing part. I'm gonna come back to you, Shonnie. I hope you don't think that this is the only time and the one only time I'm ever gonna talk about you again, because you really thought you did some. You really thought you did something showing evidence that you're a dumbass, showing evidence that you're a childish fucking bitch. You think for some reason that the clips that you showed of our messages where an adult was trying to talk to you, that's gonna make me look bad. You bitch, you already done tried. Just like a couple other people have tried, it's not going to fucking work. Because that's what happens when you just don't lie. When you use facts, when I don't have to play like no semantics and shit, when you just present it for what it is. People rock with that. People like you don't have to do much. You don't have to do much. Shonnie, you don't have to center yourself in some beef that never had anything to do with you. Shonnie, you don't have to tell people that you have resin trays for sale, but then for some reason, people don't get their resin trays, Shonnie. Right? You don't have to be 27 years old and beat your child so bad that they have marks and bruises on their arms, stomach, back, side, legs, and face. Shonnie, Blaze, whatever the fuck you want to go by, telling me to find something safe to play with. Nah, bitch. I think you don't know what it is to listen. You won that battle, right? You won that battle because when shit got real, when I came to you on your IG messages, shit got real. You ran behind, just like I said before. You ran behind the llamas and Kappa, just like before. You tried to run behind the fold because you were adjacent. They fucking kicked you out. You tried to run behind the pushers because you were adjacent. They fucking kicked you out. So the next group of people you try to run behind, nah, bitch, no, bitch. Sorry, bitch. So, anyways, like I said, so to say something to me to the terms to the effect of, you better find something safe to play with. You are fully aware of the danger and threat you are to society. People like you do not belong in spaces like mine, which is why you will never be unblocked. Which is why you will never come over here. We'll never be able to have an equitable dialogue about none of this shit. Because I don't need to. I don't need to hear you say that, oh, I was such in a different place. Because guess what, bitch? When you're 27, your frontal lobe already done developed, bitch. You weren't no fucking kid. You fully were aware of what the fuck was going on. So like I said, you want to be the person that gets so mad? It gets so mad, you probably hit the TV when it don't work. You probably the type to break your phone when you're mad, punching walls at your big ass age. Talking about find something safe to play with, want to threaten people all up and down the app, but you're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do shit. Look what you did. Look what you were charged with. I ain't got nothing like that on my record, girl. I don't care. You can't listen. My spirit didn't take you for a reason, because you a demon just like the rest of these motherfuckers. Where are people's resin trays, Shonnie? Where are people's resin trays, Shonnie? The shit that you were selling that you didn't have enough to sell. How the fuck does that